All right, welcome back, everybody, to Ghostfire. We left off last session where you guys had left the town of Torbach and decided to make a strenuous hike or travel upriver where you guys were having some trouble. But you guys made your way to a bank where you could take a rest for a minute. Out Blackwell headed up the path to see if he could spot anything dangerous. Came across a cemetery with some strange figures in there. Decided it's best to leave it alone. Came back to the group only to notice that Nichek was about to be pulled into the river by some kind of mysterious ethereal being, as he is in his ethereal form at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so seeing that, what do you do, Blackwell?
Well, I tried to strike at it before we left, and I missed the attack.
That's right.
It caused it to stop reaching for Nietzsche in that moment. That's when we rolled initiative.
That is true. Yes, you did. You did, in fact, cast Toll the Dead, causing it to stop its action. All right. Well, we'll go back up to the top of the order in that case, which runner. Blackwell's still ethereal, so I don't think you would really know anything's going on at the moment. You kind of feel
that makes sense.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I'm trying to think, what were we doing when we, like, outside of that, were we about to, like, pull the boat up on shore and land here? Like, was that the idea?
Yeah, you guys were currently pulling up the boat onto the shore to kind of take a break for a minute.
Okay.
You notice that there's a piece of rope, kind of little broken up rope, kind of wrapped around your foot, almost caused you to trip, but you were able to catch it in time.
Okay. I'll hop out of the boat and then try to pull the boat to, like, up on the shore.
Okay. Go ahead and make a athletics check for me.
I'm exhausted. Is that disadvantage? I can't remember what level 1 exhausted is.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Yeah, level 1 is half on ability checks, disadvantage ability checks. Level 2 is half speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Make sure I'm correct with it. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you give the rear of the boat a good heave. You definitely get the back end on shore. It's not completely stable, but it stopped moving in the water for sure.
I'll kind of nod at that, and then I will. What is this shape right here? Is this like a tree or something?
This over here. Oh,
over
sorry. Yeah, that's just a tree over there.
Okay, I will. If it doesn't come all the way to the ground, I'll go ahead and back a little bit under the tree to give them space to disembark.
Okay,
and that'll be my turn.
All right, Avril. Go and roll a perception check at the start of your turn for me.
Sorry, guys.
Still loading up.
Had to hit the old reset on the browser there.
Yeah. I don't remember what my set.
Oh, and we're back.
And
we're moving slower.
Yeah. This boat looks kind of like a piece of crap. Don't really notice much else. You're kind of just tired, just very tired. But you, yeah, you're feeling very tired right now.
Yeah, I guess I just pop out.
Not one though.
help pull it out. Be like, well, what's the plan?
All right.
You guys look like hell.
It's a lot of work rowing that thing.
You're telling me, man. I tried. You guys told me to stop.
It's because we saw how you were rowing.
Hey, at least I tried. All right.
Trying is good. Succeeding. Also,
Well, you can't win them all. All right. I'm a mathlete, not an athlete.
Damn right.
that is,
Fist bump.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, Avril?
not really that I can really think of. That's all that I have. So this, and you can't really see anything else.
Okay. So you that's gonna be the end of your turn. You guys gets to go. And you check. You hear a whisper in your ear. He says, "You are mine." And you feel this pull on the back of your shoulder. Go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw, please.
Una, stop. That's
I
weird.
didn't do anything.
That's not good.
Okay. So you are possessed.
Shut up.
You feel this entity into your body, and you kind of are like in the background of your own mind. It's a strange feeling.
Okay.
Una, as you're staring at Nichek as he kind of made a comment towards you, you see his eyes kind of just go white for a second, but then he blinks and they come back. I mean, it's always through his mask, but the slightest glimpse.
Nee, are you okay?
Am I okay?
Your eyes went white for a second. Don't look good there, buddy.
Am I okay?
You kind of felt this weird feeling for a second, and then you feel fine.
Yeah. Why did you? I mean,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's just your mask blocks your eyes, but I'm just checking.
It's yeah. You didn't like just touch my shoulder, though.
No, that wasn't me.
Weird. This force gives me the creeps.
Normally, like when I inspire, I do like a funny, bad, dirty, or naughty joke, but no, I didn't touch you.
All right. I thought you said something like "I'm yours," and I was like, "That's weird," but
Dude,
yeah. That's
bro,
that's what I said.
Not anything more.
I mean, yeah. That's yeah. Okay. Then I just go to hop off the boat if I can. Yeah.
All right. In just a moment, I'm going to let you do that. There's a couple more turns that need to happen real quick.
Oh, I thought I was after. I thought that was me next.
You are, but
Okay.
you might not be the only one.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did I just get a back? I hope I got a backup soul.
All right.
We'll see.
All right, Una. You feel something kind of like stab into your the back of your leg. It's this like draining pain that just seeps into the back of your leg. But unfortunately, that's a nat 1, so that isn't not gonna do it.
Why does my leg itch so much?
Happened.
The bone is prickly. I think I got a thorn or something in my leg.
Oh,
Let me roll this up here.
I think that's called a splinter.
Well, this thing's old on rickety, so it's be expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, you don't have. You. Either.
Right, runner. Does a 19 hit you?
I don't see it coming.
Nope.
And 19 hits me.
Okay. So you
What is
feel this
happening?
piercing that goes through your chest, and you look down and you see this spectral arm hanging out the other side. You kind of turn your head around and you can see this geist now that has pierced through your chest. And it gives you 15 necrotic damage.
Just big intake of breath, just as I look down at the arm and then see the ghost.
Also, you can see the geist behind you now as well.
Son of a bitch! What the fuck? And she's just gonna point at it.
Avril.
Can I see it when they point it out?
Yeah, you can look over and see it. You kind of turn back and look behind you, and there is most certainly a geist behind you as well. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a magical effect?
I don't think this necessarily counts as magical now.
We're killing it. We are killing it.
So you are frightened for 1 minute as you stare into this guy's horrifying visage as it's got this kind of like cloak hood on, but inside there's just seems like nothing. But then you kind of stare at it and it draws you in and you just see these horrible images of blood and dryads everywhere.
Oh shit.
Not the dryads.
All right. Luckily you didn't fail by 5 or more. That would have been really bad. So anyway, now Nichek, it is in fact your turn. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn, please.
Okay. Dude.
You feel this presence take hold of your body without you even doing anything, and you just go to shove Una into the river.
Oh no!
And make a contested strength check.
Oh shit.
Just
Okay.
straight strength or athletics or
I guess it'll be athletics for both of you, I believe.
Okay, athletics, alright.
That's not too bad.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, it is save or you just have to meet it. So that's going to be a success for Una. You see Nichek from behind you as you kind of get your eyes back towards Nichek to make sure he's okay. You see his eyes go wide again, and he just tries to push you off, but you're likely able to hold your ground. But the boat kind of rocks back and forth as you get into a little tussle.
Can I do the hand thing of like putting the hand on the forehead like he's trying to get me like no?
For sure, yeah, for sure.
Like the schoolyard kind of thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
You hear this voice come out of him. He says, "Get to the bottom."
Guys, something is wrong with DJ.
All right, Una, that's gonna bring it to your turn. I apologize, Nichek.
Hey, it is what it is.
Una's going to jump out of the
All right.
and she is going to oh shit, where is it?
I got some straight.
I'm close range to this thing.
Like
so she's
deadly
gonna summon
cards
her
right
flame
now.
blade.
Ooh, okay.
Which is a bonus action. So then she'll take the action to swing at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. That's a 19.
Ooh, 19 will hit.
Sweet. All right. 6 damage.
Okay, and that's all fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel your blade slash through it. It definitely does some damage, but it seems to be resistant to the effect.
All right, and Brecken is gonna go straight up into the air, full movement.
Okay.
Just so she's like, nope.
Okay. Is she invisible right now?
Yes, she was actually hanging out with us, invisible on my shoulder.
Perfect. Okay.
She only have 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. All right. So that's action, bonus action. Blackwell. You see you actually saw the entity enter Nietzsche's body. So you are quite aware of what's going on. You are currently still ethereal.
I'm going to move towards the land.
Okay.
We're nearby a cemetery, and we're being tell at this point. We need to get a move on. And I'm going to use my channel divinity to cast Turn Undead.
Okay. Can you post that into?
So I need every.
All right.
As an action, you present your holy symbol
30
and
feet. Okay.
speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that you see or hear.
30-foot radius.
You
That
within 30
is
feet.
going to be all of them. So
You must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as
it's
far
going
as
to
it can.
be a
Move to a space
wisdom
30
saving
feet
throw.
from you.
This is the one
You
next
can't
to
take
you.
reactions.
It's a 17. The one next to Avril gets a 17, and the one next to Runner gets a 7. And I don't.
That's the one next to Runner's running.
What's that?
And I guess the one next to Runner is running.
Okay. I'm trying to see if that's going to affect knee check.
If the one in need, yeah, it would cause it to exit his body.
Yeah, because it can hear it. Like
Yep.
it can hear the yeah.
13 for knee check.
Perfect.
So the question is, does knee check come with it?
You want me to make a save?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Let's go.
There it is.
Let's go.
Yep. You feel this thing get panic. You can feel its emotion, and it starts to run, but you are able to stand your ground, and it just seems to rip away from your body. You can see it exit out the other side.
Oh, guys, did I just poop?
Little.
I feel weird. So they immediately, I believe, takes any damage. The creature feels cigarette turn for 1 minute. Turns. Okay, so it doesn't actually move until its turn. So, okay, Blackwell, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Sure. I'll do a vortex surge.
Okay.
A 4 gives me spider climb.
Ooh.
For 1 round.
Ooh. Very cool. Too bad there's nothing to climb on.
Very useful. Right.
All right. Any movement or anything, Blackwell?
I moved here. I'm good here.
Okay. Runner, it's going to be your turn. You kind of see something take effect over the geist behind you. You're not sure what it is.
I guess I've seen Blackwell do this kind of thing before. He just did a big deal to make this happen. So I'm just going to trust in that, and I'm going to move away from this guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing happens.
All right.
And I am going to firebolt the one that is facing Dodwell. Actually, did I just see the one come out of Nichek?
Yes, you would have seen that.
Okay, then I'm going to shoot that one.
Okay.
That seems to be the bigger priority. Oh, I know, man. But I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here for it.
17 does hit.
12 fire damage.
All right, you can definitely see it take some damage, but it does not do. It is resistant to the effect of the fire
I'm gonna
damage.
change it up.
All right. You hear like this ghastly shriek as you hit it. Do you have any bonus action or more movement you want to take?
Yeah, I guess it would make more sense to try to get my eyes on as much as possible. So I'll move near the animals.
Okay. All right. Avril, that is going to bring us up to you.
So, like, I know something just tried to hit me from behind, right? And I can see all these things now.
Yes, all of them are in sight.
All right. So I started blasting.
Okay.
I'm going to just try and hit this one behind me with my hammer once or twice.
All right.
I'm going to add one of these into each one. One of my fangs. Do those hit?
Mm-hmm. I did not see them. They will also be at disadvantage since you're frightened, by the way. I don't know if that got accounted for, but
Oh, I didn't. But I got a 26 and a 28, so we'll just call that the first one at disadvantage.
Yep, so 26 will hit.
I friggin' hope so.
And then the next one.
Okay. I need you to go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, snap. Your arm's about to fall off.
I was like, wait, let me do the damage of the first attack first. Before it gets away, before I lose my whole ass arm.
Okay. It does take full brunt of that damage.
And I add that's radiant damage that I'm adding to it.
Adding radiant, okay. So 5 more. So a 6 for your d20 roll.
Yeah, like the amazingness of 6. That is the one true roll to get to have nothing bad happen to you, right?
Well, leaves your weapon room for the taking, and it's going to try to disarm you. Let me see what exactly that entails.
Athletics check, right?
So I think it just makes a melee attack against you. So it's going to try to do that.
All right, I can accept that as well.
That's a 24.
Oh, man. You know what I said about accepting that as well? We're going to have to say, no! All right. Yeah, that hits. I'll use telekinetic appraisal.
Okay.
Wait, no. Wait, does that do damage or is it just?
It's just taking your weapon out of your hand. It has a hold of your hammer
Oh man, that's
now.
Oh
that's
no.
how much of a mistake that is. I like that hammer.
All right.
He was
So-
like, I was using that for you, not for me.
all right. So yeah, he's got your hammer.
Bonus action. I'm gonna grab him by the fucking neck. Cause
Okay.
I still got my magic gloves on. That means I can still grab a hold. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I would say you can try.
All right, I'm gonna try and grab a hold of him.
That's pretty good.
okay.
That's pretty
That's
good.
really
Give me my
good.
motherfucking hammer.
He got a nat 20, but he only got a nat 21, so that's still 16.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Let's go.
Crushing his
got-
fucking brawny little ghost neck.
you you grab a hold of this spirit. You're not even sure how this really works logistically, but it starts to like kind of buzz in your arms, and like you see it kind of like fade in and out just a little bit. It's kind of like blinking almost. All right, so it's gonna take some damage from your grapple. Okay. It's gonna take some damage from your grapple at the end of your turn if that's the end.
Yeah, I rolled that. That's
My
little
hammer.
crappy little 2 down there. Well, I guess 50-50 little 2 down there.
Yes, that's still 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right, so at the end of your turn, it's going to be the Geist's turn. We're going to go for the one by Blackwell first. I don't know how that would work to possess Blackwell. That would be weird.
Oh boy.
I don't want that.
Let's do the horrifying visage. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
About to get the scary face.
Were you talking to me?
Yes. A wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
Ooh, okay. So that is a fail, not by 5 or more, but you are going to be frightened for 1 minute, Blackwell, of this Geist in front of you.
I frighten you, you frighten me.
Oh, I forgot to say, Avril, you can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to see if you are not frightened anymore.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Didn't mean to click that. I was just trying to read it.
All good. All right, you are no longer frightened, Avril.
You're all mine now.
You ain't nothing with this punk ass ghost, right?
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
All right, so I'm gonna see if this guy gets this back. Okay, he does not. He is going to make an attack against Nietzsche with disadvantage. That is a 15 to hit.
15. That's gonna hit.
Okay, that's going to be 17 necrotic damage as it hits you with a withering touch.
Ouch.
Ooh.
You feel some of your life essence leave your body as he swipes through your chest. The one next to Avril. You look like a powerful one. I need a charisma saving throw, please.
As another ability, I take it.
Yes, it is. Okay, you succeed the possession, so you don't get possessed. Luckily.
Yeah, I motherfucking am. I just keep squeezing his fucking neck.
Yeah. Okay, this one I don't think can do a whole lot. It can use its horrifying visage. It's going to target a runner with this. So, runner, I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Here we
9. Okay, you don't fail by 5 or more, but you are frightened for 1 minute of this here Geist. All right. You see these like blue chains start to unfurl from its where its face should be, and it kind of like seems to lash around your mind. Next up will be Nietzsche.
Okay. I feel like I just pooped myself and then my soul left my body. So I am gonna take off running.
Okay. Are you gonna take the attack of opportunity? Actually, it can't. It's frightened. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over there. And I'm gonna throw a I'm gonna throw a mind spike at the one that was like right behind me.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
I think it's intense.
Intelligence, interesting. It's a 19.
So
is that half damage on a success?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 8. Yep, 8.
Yeah, 8 psychic damage.
Very good. Okay.
With my bonus action, I'll draw a card.
All right.
And that's it for me.
All right. This thing shrieks in pain as you grab into its undead mind with your mind spike. Una, can I bring us to your turn?
Runner, I think I pooped my pants.
Una's going to disengage so she can get away from the one that's next to her.
Okay.
And she's going to move. And she's going to move over this way.
Okay.
And the panther's gonna pounce on that.
Ooh, okay.
Like, you hurt my mommy.
All right.
It didn't roll it. Oh no, it does. Okay.
Think save.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 5.
All right. Then let's see here. The creature's knocked prone.
Okay.
And then she's gonna bite at it. Oh yeah. Good panther. 20.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right. That's 4.
4 damage. Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't. I don't think she has multi-attack. Yeah, no, she doesn't. And then my giant rat is gonna come over here and get the one that's fighting Avril.
Okay. Get some flanking on that.
Yeah. Actually, I need to move it here so it can get pack tactics.
Ooh, okay. Going for the advantage. Got it.
Yeah. it's a freaking giant rat. It doesn't have much.
Right.
It needs it.
16.
16, that will hit.
Alright. It gonna go nibble nibble. Oops, it was not supposed to do that. Wrong button. 5.
All right. Yep. The rat kind of like jumps inside of it and starts to rip apart this, like these tendrils, these spiritual tendrils just kind of fly out of the entity, and it kind of just dissipates into the mist.
Alright, and then Weasel's gonna jump onto the boat and go for the one that the panther attacked.
All right.
That's the normal row. Oh my god, my animals!
19 will hit.
Alright. That's a 1.
All right.
It's a tiny weasel. I don't expect it to do much.
One's better than none. So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And that is Una's turn because her action was to disengage.
All right. Blackwell, you are currently frightened of the one in front of you. What do you do?
I'm going to move. There.
Okay. This one can take attacks of opportunity, so it's going to take one.
And then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Okay, you got a 12 on its attack. Actually, it would have been less than that, probably. 11, because he had disadvantage from being prone. So, yeah, that doesn't hit. Spirit Guardians, okay. So I think it's on their turn where they take damage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anything else from you, Blackwell?
Yeah, when it starts its turn there, or the first time it moves there.
Okay.
And then their movement is halved in this area.
Awesome. Okay, and that's
of course the one that's the Spirit Guardian. And of course the one that's still turned still has to run away from me till it's 3 feet away.
Yep. Oh yeah, they have to move. They're not as frightened. My bad. Yeah. I was thinking they just got the frightened condition.
The others are might be frightened by someone else or something, but they all pass the check.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I shouldn't have went for those two, but that's okay. I'll move them this round. All right.
And then one more vortex for the room.
All right. 6. That's got to be pretty good.
I just realized that it says to roll a d6, but there are 8 things on the tip.
Oh, really? That's weird. Yeah, go ahead and roll a d8 instead, if you'd like. I'll give you the max on that one. What's the 8?
Vorpal sword.
Increase my speed by 10 feet. The 6 is my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
So what's it going to be?
Am I going with the 6 or the 8?
You can have the 8 if you're doing the vortex surge. Vortex surge. What you got?
What was that? I'm sorry, you cut out.
You can go for the 8. I think it's better, if I recall correctly. Unless you want the 6, you can choose.
Okay, you gotta choose. All right, I'm going for the spiritual weapon then.
Okay, what you got?
His spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right, and you get to make an attack, I believe. Let's put that out. 6. Okay.
Got to try to. You got to try to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't roll it.
Yeah. Okay, 15 does hit, so that's gonna be 6 damage for him.
Let's go.
Alrighty. All right, runner. It's gonna bring us to your turn.
Okay. I'm going to step back this way, get a better view. Yeah, I can kind of smell it.
Sorry.
I'll level my spear. 4 little beams of energy form around the tip, and I am going to shoot a magic missile at this one.
Okay. Blackwell, you can also make a wisdom save. I forgot how you do that. All right, you succeed, Blackwell. You are no longer frightened. All right, 1 magic missile. They go on the same one. Those other 2.
Yep, all 4. It's going to be second level.
Okay. All right, so that is 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 force damage. The one in the rear. All right, yeah, you see these streaking bolts for your magic missile just fly through this spectral form, and there's like holes left where it's passed through.
Yeah, I'm not liking these at all.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Avril, you got 1 in your grasp right now. What do you do?
So I just like grab my hammer and yank it out of his hands. Give me that.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll a athletics check against him?
That's going to be a melee attack. You'll just make a melee attack, yeah.
Just unarmed attack?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so you are successfully able to grab your hammer back. That takes one of your attack actions, but you still have more attacks.
All right, I like spin the head of the hammer, and then it starts to glow white again, and then just fucking side smash to the side of his head.
Okay.
Because I don't know how was he looking? Did he look fucked up, or can I even tell?
You can't really tell. He kind of like is smoking. Like it looks like some of his form is evaporating. So something's happening to him.
All right. Well,
19 does hit.
I pump two into it then.
Okay. It's 11 plus your 8. That is 19. Okay, now you can see him start to like fade out of existence. The smoke's definitely coming on heavier. He's not looking super great, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna whack him again.
Okay. That will hit.
So, all right. So, for good measure, I'm gonna pump one more into it because I don't know where he's at.
Fair. Okay. All right, you hear this terrible screech that kind of gets really loud and then just starts to quiet down as he disappears into mist.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Then now I'm gonna hop onto the boat right here. Action surge,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna hit this last guy with 2 hits, and I'm gonna pump the last 2 of my things into it.
Okay.
Trying to manifest into the world right now. Oh, that was a nat one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage for the 28. That will hit. All right. Did you say you were going to pump anything into that one?
Yeah, I said I was gonna pump 2 into it.
Okay, so another 11. In your
I gotta roll a d20.
in your blind rage, go ahead and roll that d20.
Hey, I got a 7 this time.
Ooh.
Moving on up.
That's better. It's got to be better.
All right. Has to be at least 1
Or
better.
worse. Or worse.
Maybe I pooped myself.
you, you see you swing your hammer, you smash into him. The second one, you go back around to smash again. He sees a way out. He's going to try to move, but just as he starts to step past your hammer, the radiant damage catches up to him from your maelstrom ability, and he starts to evaporate and just turns into mist. He is dead.
Don't be like, get on the fucking boat.
I'm not getting back on that boat.
Well, actually, yeah, we don't know what, like, we haven't really got an explanation on why this is happening yet. So I guess getting back on the boat wouldn't be like the primary thought for him either.
That boat's cursed.
Okay, so yeah, Dom said that he said that we were near a cemetery that was causing this with weird people at it. So I'd be like, I don't think it's the boat that's cursed. I'm pretty sure it's this place. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. If that's going to be all for your turn, Nishek, it's going to be your turn next.
Okay. I will go and pick up Pestachew, and I will hold my action to dash onto the boat should everybody get on the boat.
Okay. Sounds good. You're gonna stand right up next to the boat?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up Pestachew and hold my action to get on the boat.
Alrighty. Una?
Okay. I'm gonna have my animals go first, or it doesn't even matter. And Panthers go for the pro one.
Okay.
Did any of them get hit by spirit guardians on their turns, or have they gone since?
I fucked up and deleted one. The one with the initiative. They're gonna go after Una. So.
Okay.
Bite time.
All right.
Nom
21.
nom nom.
That'll hit.
All right. And then we're gonna have my weasel go.
It actually gets advantage because it's prone. If you
That's
wanna...
right. That's right. Just to see if it gets a natural 20. This was just 1 point more.
One better. Okay, yeah, that does do some damage.
All right. That's 8 piercing damage to it.
Okay.
And then Weasel's gonna go. Weasel will get advantage. Uh, 18.
18 will hit.
All right. Weasel bite 1 because the weasel only has 1 damage that they can do.
Yep.
How's
All
it looking?
It similar to the one that was fighting Avril. It is starting to kind of smoke a little bit. It's not quite like fading in and out of existence yet.
Okay, then. Una's going to do a firebolt, and she's going to pump a sorcery point into it so she can twin it.
Okay.
So she's going to have 1 firebolt go to the prone one, and then 1 to the other one.
Okay. The prone one is going to be disadvantaged. Just so
Okay.
you know.
That's fine.
Like a boss.
Ooh. 16?
16, that'll hit.
All right. So we'll do the damage roll for that real quick. Open.
Let's go.
Ooh, 14.
Okay. It
Let's
does seem to be resistant to it, but it does some damage.
And I saw what the force did to it, so I was like, yeah. All right, and then this is the firebolt that went to the other one. 17?
17 will hit.
All right. That one's a measly 5.
Alrighty. Yep. That's going to do some damage. He looks like he is resistant to that one as well.
She tried.
All right.
And then hearing the order to go back to the boat, she'll just stand next to Runner. Like, nah, she's not wanting to be near that boat after what happened to her leg.
I don't blame you at all.
All right. Turn here. Okay. So they are going to go ahead and go. They are turned. They'll both take some damage potentially. It's a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The one on the left got a 16. The one on the right got a 10.
The one with a 16 takes half of whatever I rolled earlier.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
19.
19. Okay. So that's going to be 9. And the other one's going to take full damage, so it'll be 19. Is this? No, it's radiant damage. Okay. All right. All right. This one seems to be looking pretty rough. The one on the ground. It stands up and it is going to dash away.
Opportunity. Bite it.
So it gets right here, and it actually seems to like fade into the water. Goes down in ways, and then.
Do my animals get attack of opportunity?
Yes, I believe they actually do. Yeah.
All right. None for the panther on that one. Nope.
Nope, those are gonna both miss, unfortunately. As it fades into the water, so too does the one to the south. It starts to fade into the water as well.
Bitches.
As he, like, Avril watches them go back into the water and fade into the water, he's just like, okay, so not on the boat. Like, steps his foot back
I was
off
gonna
the
say,
boat.
and he's just like holding at you, like in his head, like, nah, dude, no.
Yeah, water doesn't seem like the best route.
I see where you guys are coming from now.
So they apparently came from the mist right here. On the other side of the mist is a cemetery, and then there's some weird dudes, but they don't appear to know that we're here. We can probably walk the rest of the way to get to the swamp. course, then we'll be in the swamp.
So,
How do you
well,
guys want to proceed?
these guys look super tired, and I need to check my pants.
Una just audibly rolls her eyes.
Runner said he could smell it.
Unfortunately, I do not have prestidigitation.
I could smell it.
Well, you know, Nietzsche, I could always light it on fire for you.
No, I don't. I just like. I don't smell anything right now, but Runner said he did, and I don't know if I'm just scared or what.
I mean, you're always welcome to wash your pants in the lake. Of course, the armor you're wearing is
I-
cursed, so
I don't think I want to get in the water.
I mean, I could use I'll use prestidigitation. I'll clean you up.
Thanks. Should we like go in the bushes, or you want to just do it right here?
No. Just turn around, bend over. We'll do it right here.
Don't look, guys. This is embarrassing.
Una calmly
It's one of those
turns-
things. I don't want to look, but I can't look away.
I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 extra prestidigitations. It's gonna take a few seconds.
Brecken is watching intently in her invisible form, and nobody can see her doing it.
okay.
Thanks, Runner.
How long? We're still like an
Anytime.
hour away. It would take us like an hour to walk over to the other side, right?
Let me put you guys on the other map. But you guys aren't going to try to pursue the guys, do you?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
No.
I didn't think so. All
I mean,
right.
if anything, if Una can still see,
Battle!
still throw like a firebolt at one of them, just to be like, "Go away!"
If I can get to level 8 by pursuing the ghosts, I'll do it.
Always chasing that power.
Is that too meta? Is that meta to think?
Maybe a little bit.
All right.
What is level 8?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I think it's when I
Got your head in games.
think it's when I
Always
get to
playing
the
your Dungeons and Dragons.
when I get to the ash mouth. I think that's what it is.
All right. So you guys successfully defeated and/or scared off some geists. It looks like the next part of your travel is going to be from where you're at.
So we didn't even need the boat.
You did to a point, but now you're kind of at the point where you're at the mountains where you're trying to reach.
Is there any sort of pass through the mountains?
Go and roll a perception check with advantage for me.
Well, that's
Alright.
not bad.
Yeah, as you kind of peer through the mist, you kind of see a part in it. You can see this pass that leads around toward the peak of one of the mountains. It's pretty high up there. It's going to take a climb, but you do see a pass that you can make fairly safe travel on.
I guess time to
Can we
bust.
find somewhere secluded and safe that we can camp maybe and get some rest?
I feel like that is a pretty solid idea. I'm not really like tired. Like you guys look tired, but I still feel like I shit my brains out earlier. Like I still got a little tummy ache, you know. I mean, you clean me up,
Last fight
but
quite a lot out of me.
So 3 of us can fly? Is that it?
Yeah, I can fly.
Because Runner knows fly. The fairy can fly. Una has something that can let it fly.
No, it's more along
I
the
can
lines
go
of I
through
can
it.
slow you down if you're falling.
I mean, turning into a chimera.
Oh, right, yeah.
I can't fly, guys.
Fly won't take an hour to go over.
Well, let's see. I'm a monstrously large beast. I could get us partially up that mountain probably if I carry most of everybody.
I did get that climbing kit. It's in the little magical chest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're trying to fly, if I dip into the 4th level of magic, then I can make me fly one other person. That's only for 10 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you guys, whatever was left of the sun behind the thick overcast ahead has since started to wane into the horizon, and you can see the full silver moon of Innistrad lurking up above you.
It's getting cold
Yeah,
out,
maybe we
guys.
should just find a spot and do a tiny hut and just kind of hide out for the night.
I could
Like-
definitely be down with some sleep.
I'm cool with this.
If you guys think that's the safest thing to do, I'm all in.
Look, traveling
like
during the
to at
night
least-
is not a great idea.
I would at least like to get partially up the mountain before we rest. Not rest right in the woods where we got attacked by werewolves before.
Yeah, and let's get away from wherever that graveyard is.
Yeah.
Can I see somewhere, like, I'm looking for any signs of, like, predators or anything like that? Just basically trying to find a good campsite.
I would be down for some campsite looking. I got some nice background features for just that.
I can't see in the dark, so I'm gonna bust out my lantern of revealing and just light that up.
Oh, that could get interesting. We're just still surrounded by ghosts.
Yeah.
We lose Mop.
I don't know.
But I was wondering, did
My
he
bad.
need his mic?
I did. So as you light up your lantern,
Mm-hmm.
you look back towards the river, and you see the mist that was slowly crawling across the top of the river starts to kind of glow.
That's not
We
good.
cast daylight.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The area starts to shine as Blackwell's eyes, I assume, light up with the same vigor as the sun would.
Oi, you're bright.
It's like when you're at a
Be very friendly here.
it's like when you're at a party and it's dark and someone shines a flashlight.
Yep.
Do we find anywhere interesting or a good spot to camp?
So as you look around, you see signs of predator. It looks like some kind of beasts. Multiple beasts have definitely been through the area, all around in the forest that you're at. You can't find a very good, safe spot within the forest. Looks like they have complete dominance over this area, whatever is making this destruction in their wake. However, you do see that the mountain seems pretty free of any such tamperings. Looks like probably a safer bet than you being on the forest floor.
Well, looks like
Yeah,
we need to
the
head
sun's
into the
only
mountains a
just
little
now
bit
starting to go down.
before we set up camp.
Yeah, the sun's only just started to go down. We've got at least 2 hours before we really need to call it.
So what are you guys planning on doing here?
Well, if we fly up the mountain by an hour, can make a little bit of
Um,
progress, but then I have nothing to kind of back us up if we run into trouble while we're sleepy.
Well, we got the hut, so
There's
we
some
won't
of
run
those-
into trouble. Right?
Unless some of those horses.
Yeah, we got the
again,
hut that'll keep us safe at night.
Okay.
Unless some of the horses, so we can ride those up the mountain.
Okay. Yeah, you summon your steed. You guys are gonna go ahead and just try to travel up. I will tell you that from where you guys are at on this mountain, it looks like these horses could safely pass along the mountain pass, but where you're at, it's kind of like this sharp, jagged rocks that lead up the side of the mountain. Probably be rough for a horse to get on there if that changes your decision at all.
Yeah, I would. If you start to summon the horses, I would probably suggest to be like, normally at this point, we would hobble the horses, sell them, or set them free, because it does not make a whole lot of sense to try to ride horses through heavy mountain terrain such as this.
Yeah, we just need to get above the tree line and then we can set camp.
So should we just eat the horses then?
You can't eat these horses.
Well, all right.
I would like pick out the path that I like the best and be like, well, looks like there's no other choice. And he just starts to trek.
Okay.
Because I assume that I was helping Darth figure out a good path up there.
Yeah, I would definitely concur with you.
Well,
Yeah.
he checked already found the path. So it's just a walkway. No.
Yeah, I think Nietzsche kind of found the safe path up there, but you guys definitely found a better path to climb up the mountain to get to it. So, yeah, also with your guys' combined survival skills, you start to notice that the mist is a lot heavier as you start to scale the mountain. It's almost choking to you.
This doesn't feel good.
So, as you guys begin to climb, I need you to make Constitution saving throw with advantage to avoid the effects of the choking mist.
Can we if we're climbing, can we be using the climber's kit?
You most certainly can, yeah.
Cool. You said a con save?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, is that a con save for everyone? Sorry, I missed that.
Yes, and it'll be with advantage.
I'm just gonna walk.
It's gonna aid your walk up there. All right, so everybody does pass. Blackwall, yours is kind of irrelevant. You guys do succeed on avoiding the effects of the toxic mist. So now I'm going to have everybody go ahead and roll a dexterity save and throw to see how well you climb this here mountain.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
I'll give you guys advantage on this one as well with your survival check.
Oh, okay.
I love when that happens.
20.
See if
Let's
Una
go.
can get a little higher. Nope. So it's an 18 for Una.
18, 17 for knee. You said 20 for you, runner?
16 for me.
16.
I got it now. 20. I got 22.
Okay, not 20. All right. Again, Blackwell's is mostly irrelevant. All right. So you guys do get to climb the mountain. It takes about an hour to get. You're still about an hour's climb away from the path, but you have gotten yourself to a point where you're out of the tree line.
Well, should we set up camp here and make a way?
Yeah, so I'd definitely be down to check a look around with Runner again to see if we can see if this is a better spot to camp.
Aren't we like on the side of a mountain right now?
Yes, you are currently on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Above board, I want water for another hour.
I just need a spot big enough to make a tiny hut. Well, if we camp off the trail, we don't have to worry about anybody on the trail
Yeah.
happening upon us. So if I can find just a clear, even spot to put a tiny hut, that would work.
Okay. So as you look around, there's no real clear spot, but you know your tiny hut is kind of a dome or a sphere. So you know there's comfort in knowing that you're not going to fall off if you kind of hang it off the side of the mountain a little bit.
Do I can I roll a history check to see if I know a technique that I know in real life from survival? Because there's something it's called the climber's rest, and you can use it. We have a climber's kit and we have plenty of rope. It's what climbers do while they're climbing up large mountains where it takes days to get up there. They tie the ropes and everything and basically make like a hammock halfway up the mountain.
How mountainous would you see Alara as being?
It says that it is plains and mountains. That's like what it says is large plains flanked with large mountains. Like they imagine it as like Europe,
Okay.
like the like the large cliff areas and things like that, but then big rolling fields.
Okay. I'll let you make a history check with a DC 19. That's very well.
All right. I will use my last Kenku recall. Yeah.
Let's go.
20. All right.
Nice.
Sure. What you got?
All right. So, like when they're just like we're on the side of a mountain and be like, well, I learned a trick from an old dwarf when I was out in the forests. And I just like start showing them like do the ropes like this, wrap them underneath here, and then back through the carabine, and then back underneath yourself like that, and then tie it off and wrap this one around your arm, and then boom, bed.
We're still gonna
So
like
it's kinda
tiny
just
hut
like
though,
a
right?
hammock. Yeah, of course. But this is just so we don't, go rolling off the cliff.
Roll off the cliff on accident.
I feel super safe right now. I don't feel safe.
Just hopefully you don't
meatballs.
toss and turn in your sleep too much.
As we're getting everybody rigged up to not roll off the cliff, I'll go ahead and cast tiny hut as well and get it all set up.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make yourself a I wouldn't say comfortable, but it's a pretty decent little camping spot for the night. You know, you're safe from outside forces for the most part.
I'm going to have Brecken sleep in my pocket.
Okay.
So she doesn't have to tie off or potentially roll off my shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of sinks in and kind of nuzzles up and kind of like pulls your pocket over her chest, and she's snoozing. All right. So is anyone keeping watch? Or you guys just hitting the hay?
Una will take first watch.
Pestachu likes to sleep like right across my eyes, like a sleeping mask.
I don't see the point in watching right here, so.
Okay. So
If someone wakes me up, I'll take a watch.
if anyone decides to take a watch, you guys can roll a perception check for me.
I will sleep through the night, trusting my magic.
Same.
So you're gonna.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I get bored.
Yeah, you're. Everyone's asleep. Someone said they want to take a watch. You're kind of like, whatever. Kind of start to doze off in the middle of your watch. Yeah, you guys can complete a long rest.
Sweet, sweet music to my ears.
All right. And as you guys wake up in the morning, Runner, you're the first with your eyes open, and you start to notice that you've slept almost the full 8 hours. It's the magic's starting to fade, and you're in danger of falling off of this here cliff.
I look around. Are they? Everybody still asleep?
Everybody looks to be knocked out at the moment.
I'll go ahead and ritual cast it again.
Okay. All right, you start to make preparations to keep the magic going as everyone else starts to open their eyes.
Oh, you guys are awake? Yeah. Hut's about to run out. Let's go ahead and go.
What?
Okay. Little reckon, wake up, poke my pocket.
You see her kind of just stretch her arms.
Where's the chest at? I'm hungry.
If you ask for the chest, I'll present it so you can grab some rations.
I still have like on-hand rations too. I could just hand out to everybody.
Una has some rations on her, so she'll just eat her own and pass them to Brecken.
I just don't know if we can summon the chest where we're at, and do we have to hold the chest? Does it float there? Do you just reach into nothingness? How does that work?
I pull a mini chest out of my pocket and set it on the ground, and it gets bigger.
Yeah, so we should hold off accessing the chest till we're on flat ground. I'm thinking. Just it's like 300 pounds or something
It's
right
okay,
now.
guys. There's nothing like a good morning climb. We'll do an hour. I'm feeling great. And we'll be at the trail. Come on, guys. Stretch it out. Let's do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I would hand out some rations to everybody.
Alrighty.
How many feet would you say we're away from the top?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
How many feet would you say we're away from the top?
From the very top or the mountain pass?
Excuse me.
From the wherever we need to be to get to the other side.
I'd say you guys are probably close to about 100 and probably close to 200 feet away from where you need to get to.
Okay, who wants to travel with me?
What do you mean?
Who doesn't feel like climbing right now?
Me.
Una immediately raises her hand. I'm not a morning person. You all know this.
Pesachu's like still just like laying across my eyes.
I will feel like Nichek beat you to it. I am very sorry, Una. I will grab Nichek and dimension door to the top of the mountain.
I'd be like,
Una will just be like,
all right.
All right, you see, you guys see the Blackwell and Nichek walk through this door on the ground, and they are gone.
It's good.
Oh,
it's
they're
good.
lost.
It's good. Good hardtack.
Yeah. Good.
Gets to climbing.
All right, so the other three are gonna climb the rest of the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fog seems to have dissipated for the most part, but I need you guys to all roll me a dexterity save. So it's gonna be a straight roll.
Me and Blackwell too.
No, you two are good.
We did great.
I think I put it very clearly during school that I do not mind taking a shortcut.
What's taking you guys so long?
I think you should have taken the guy that, or somebody that didn't have lucky.
At the very least, I took somebody who does know how to fly.
All right.
Make
so,
sure you bring my climbing kit.
That's me.
So
Somebody grab
as
that.
You guys start to
I
climb
just
up.
assumed it was with you. That's why we're not getting advantage on these checks now.
Yeah, that's what I assumed as well.
Oh, I thought we were all just sitting in our hammocks with all the climbing kit stuff attached.
Yeah,
That
I
is
just
true.
assumed that you were like wearing it basically as you get teleported away, like full on harnessed up and everything.
All right.
So as you guys start to climb up the jagged mountain, the mountainside, you struggle to find your way up this go around. It's a treacherous and unstable path with loose rocks and gravel, threatening to give way at any moment. Suddenly, as you guys start to climb, runner, you slip on some of the loose rocks and start to fall, taking down Una and Avril behind you as well. You guys start to kind of tumble back down a little ways. See, this is going to be for runner. It's 14 bludgeoning damage. Una, that is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage, and Avril got a whopping 4 bludgeoning damage.
Do something.
That sounds about right.
Loose.
I was muted, but I was saying, can I cast Featherfall the second we started falling?
You can, yeah. I'll take the last D6 off of there, so that's going to be a total of 9 for runner, 7 for Una, and 2 for Avril.
If she casts Featherfall, that halves the speed at which we're falling, right? And we were all together.
That's true, but you guys are tumbling.
It's for 60 feet, so.
He's saying like you hit the ground and then you bounce and you hit the ground again.
Yeah, like
tumbled.
You guys are like falling. You're kind of like falling down the path that you made. You're kind of like tumbling around. So that's what's taking the bludgeoning damage. However, it does slow your fall. You don't. You stop at the edge of the 60 feet, so you don't fall too far, but you take some damage rolling down.
I was going to ask, since it halves the speed of our fall, if there's a way that I could react and grab both of them and then try and catch us back onto the side of the cliff.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of how you guys finish the tumble you took. Avril, kind of you take the least bit of damage. You kind of find your footing and hold up the other two from falling any further, and you guys have stabilized enough. You guys haven't lost much progress, but you took some damage.
Oh man, the shale's loose. Be careful.
Oh, son of a bitch! Oh.
Please grab onto the wall.
Everybody blame runner.
Una just shouts, "Blackwell, you fucking bastard!"
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna roll perception. I definitely heard that. I will shout down the mountain, polymorph!
Can I just break?
Please grab onto the wall.
Can I just break some of my rations off and just like toss a little crumb down?
For sure.
Una will look over at Brecken and go, "Fuck!"
Brecken, catch!
And Brecken's going to cast polymorph and turn Una into the Chimera.
Okay.
Like, she's going to push herself off the wall first, so that way Avril doesn't get, like, knocked back.
Fair.
And then she's going to be polymorphed into the Chimera, and then swoop up and pick up everybody and fly up.
Okay. As that transformation's happening with your perception check, Blackwell, you notice something above you. You see this, like, black cloaked figure just kind of, like, seems to hover through the mountain. the mountain peaks kind of like travels through. You can see this like red glow coming off the tail end of the cloak or dress, whatever it is that's floating. It seems to just be floating towards the other side of the mountains.
Does it seem to be paying attention to us or just passing?
It just seems to be passing. It doesn't seem to have really paid much mind to you.
Okay. I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on Nichek.
Okay. It seems to be about like 250 feet away from you, like in the air. It's pretty high up there, but so it doesn't look like an immediate threat. But something to take.
But also something's already trying to grab it.
It's true. Okay.
Did you use holy water?
I do have this holy water that I'm not entirely sure of.
Well, I mean, because the spell's it either consumes the powdered silver and iron or holy water.
All right. So does the holy water work for the spell then?
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
That's a 3.
3. As you start to put the holy water into the spell that you're placing on Nichek, you recite the incantation that goes along with it. It doesn't seem to have the glowing effect, the holy water that it normally would. That doesn't seem to be working. Unfortunately.
Shit. I'll just chug the water.
Okay. Yeah, you check it down, and you guys can hear a little bit of a tink, tink. As Una has cast herself, or
Brecken did it.
Yeah, Brecken casts polymorph onto Una, and she swoops in, grabs you guys up, and you guys fly up to the mountain pass where your allies are at.
Upon landing and putting everyone down, Una is just going to angrily roar at Blackwell. as this is her way of like, you fucking asshole.
Sith, you gotta brush your teeth.
Nichek beat you to it.
Like, I don't care. I just wasted, like, my one super spell has been wasted for the day.
Should wasted it on a mint, Sith.
I just playfully just hit him with my tail.
Ow.
All right.
And Una's gonna stay in this form for the full hour.
I'm going to get Runner's attention and point at the thing in the sky.
Okay.
Interesting.
I kind of don't want Avril and Nichek to freak out.
What do you think it is?
Vampire?
I was thinking either angel or vampire.
As you guys sit there and kind of consider what it is you're seeing, it passes behind the peak of a mountain, just out of view. A few moments later, you see this glowing white, looks like a very large bird, pass over the mountain, about twice the speed as the other thing was moving.
Like it's following?
Yeah, it looks like it's following in the same direction, but staying a good ways away.
Yeah.
Do the rest of us notice?
I'd say as Blackwell points that out, you guys would have the opportunity to notice, yeah.
Okay.
Do you think we could follow it?
I don't think we should.
I wonder how that
Especially
bird
since we
tastes.
spent all that time coming this way.
Think that bird would be better roasted, or maybe over a spit, or just like going other different ways that bird might be delicious.
Is Avril saying this out loud close enough for Una to overhear?
Yeah, 100%. It's like he's like mumbling it to himself a little bit, but he's not like being quiet. He's just like, "Oh, that looks like it could be good. I wonder, roasted? Oh, no, baked. Baked would be good. Garlic. Yeah."
The lion head of the chimera will just kind of like get into that cat pounce like look like I'm gonna go after it.
I mean, it's heading in the direction of the
jump
swamp,
on.
right?
It looks like to be heading in the direction that you are going. Yes.
Is that cannibalism? If he wants to like eat another bird?
You
Birds
don't
eat
know a
birds.
lot about ravens, do you?
I don't know anything about ravens.
As long as it's not a raven. It's,
I was saying, if it's not a raven, it's free game.
Oh God! For those of you who play along, that's from a Curse of Strahd game.
so are we going after this?
So we all jump on the chimera, and then I cast haste, and we fly really fast. What do you think?
I don't know why you guys are still on the ground. Let's go. The bird is getting away, and it looks delicious.
We're not going to eat it.
I say it's Nietzsche's call. Do you think it's going through the ass mouth?
I think it's headed towards the swamp. We should at least follow it there.
All right, we're listening to Nietzsche. Yeah, this is his journey.
Can we all fit on the chimera?
It is
Huge, isn't it?
monstrously large, yeah.
What is your strength modifier? Or your strength score? Sorry.
On the
What is the
Chimera,
Chimera strength score?
19. It's a +4 modifier.
Okay. So I think that's like 190 plus like 200 pounds or something like that. The carry weight.
Yeah, and then it's plus more for each size level that you are above. Like for each size level, like a large creature is like, I think it's like gives up to, if you have like a 20 strength with a large creature, you can push, drag, lift like 2,000 something pounds, and if you're huge, then it's another like extra like 500 to like 1,000 pounds or something that adds on each time your size increases.
See, okay. So yeah, so I'd say being large, you could probably fit 4 people. That would be all of you. Yeah, I'd say you guys could probably all fit.
As soon as we all get on board and we start taking flight, I'll cast haste on Una so that for 1 minute she can fly double speed. I guess triple speed because you can use your extra action and dash as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's gonna go full speed to get us as far off this mountain as fucking possible because she is done with it.
Haste doesn't give you an extra dash, does it? It doubles your speed.
It gives you,
an
doubles
extra
your
action
speed.
so you can dash.
Yeah.
Oh, it does give you an extra dash.
Yeah.
It'll double your speed plus give you an extra action so you dash. Plus you can use your regular action to dash. So that would be double then triple movement.
So that would be so 60, 120 to 180 feet of movement flying.
Okay. So
what's your base flying?
60.
Then it would be 120 with the haste, and then you could use your dash and extra action to go 360.
Oh yeah.
So you guys are zooming. You guys can move however you'd like on these squares. You should be able to move this token.
As we start going, I'll tell Luna, catch the bird.
And I'll just be like,
she was planning on going for the bird right from the get-go.
I want to tell her to pick me up in one of her claws, and I just got my hammer out while I'm in her claws, just like,
don't hit the bird.
Okay,
Oh,
so
but I was gonna fire breath it if I get close enough.
Do not attack the bird.
If the bird's following the vampire, then it may be an ally.
We don't know anything about any of these things.
And by the way, I don't have, according to this, I don't have claws. Or I don't have talons. I just have claws, like lion claws.
I mean, you have like, so you don't have like opposable, so you couldn't like grab me. So yeah, I'd just be
Mm-mm.
right.
Nope, I have lion paws and ram's feet for my back legs.
How long does haste last?
It just lasts 1 minute. So we do 360, 10 turns would be 3,600 feet. No over now.
Okay, so how long does the Chimera polymorph last for? An hour?
1 hour.
Okay, you
Of
guys
course,
get it.
somebody should tell Una to land if that 1 hour is about to end.
Well, haste only lasts for a minute, but then you're gonna be like, you can't move for a round either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before you're like just falling out of the sky all of a sudden.
Oh, I can catch us all with Featherfall. I won't be that far off the ground.
Yeah, but you can't cast spells while you're polymorphed.
You're like, I think you're
Yeah.
stuck.
No,
for
if we're in the air and the second the polymorph ends, she'll cast that spell if we're in the air.
You'll basically
she does it all the time in the Rachnos thing, because this is her performance appearance that she takes with Reckon.
After the minute's over, you'll glide for 6 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just glide.
So all in all, you guys make it to right here as the hour has almost elapsed.
I just see the path still.
Yeah, we're on the path page.
Okay. My bad.
It's all good.
So you guys made it quite a distance in that time. These mountains, following the path of the angel, has just seemed to go on like forever. But you can't.
Una's silently thinking in her head, like, why didn't we just do this yesterday?
Yeah, you guys can see the mountains start to clear up a good distance ahead, but it is clearing up nonetheless.
Have we caught up to the bird at all?
I'd say you catch sight of it again as the hour is about to elapse. You can catch sight of it again, but it's still zooming towards the northwest.
That's some very fast dinner.
Do we keep going after the bird? Should I do haste again?
Una just roars with the dragon head.
I'm like, well, how long have we been flying? With my survival instincts and such like that, would I be able to like accurately keep track of time without like a clock or anything?
Yeah, you guys have definitely been flying for about an hour.
I'd be like, Una, time to go down.
Starts going down the land.
All right. So you begin to land. Or are you going to go back onto the path?
Yeah. Una's going to take us to the path because she's not wanting to climb a fucking mountain again.
You see you guys can notice the figure that was the black and red figure has kind of dipped below the mountain line. The bird-like figure seems to land perched on the peak of a mountain, about 400 or 500 feet ahead of you. Seems to just be watching.
What are you looking at, bird?
Okay.
I'm going to.
Una.
I'm hitting the hunter's crouch.
Una. Okay. Do you have like telepathy or something?
Shakes head.
Okay.
I got a juthy worm, and I think he wants it.
Well, has the whole hour elapsed because Brecken puts it on for the whole hour?
Yeah.
Look, and
Okay.
a mindless animal would not have followed the being that we saw following over the mountain. So there's no way. There's got to be intelligence to this creature.
Look, I can do a message spell that's at 120 feet.
120 is too far.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got. And by the way,
well-
if we were going to fly like this, we could have did this yesterday and camped someplace much better. My back hurts.
I thought the hammock was all right.
Mine wasn't.
You want to use my climbing kit next time?
Una, above
Yeah.
board, do you have distance spell?
Wait, I think I do. Hang on. I do have distance spell.
Yeah, so you can double the range of that message.
Yeah, so that message would then be 240 feet.
So we just
Oh,
have
that's
to get you a little closer.
Yeah, not close. Not too much
What
closer.
is-
Okay, you guys gonna try to move in on this thing?
I mean, at least to the bare minimum distance we need to cast message to see if we can communicate with it.
Okay. So it takes you guys another hour to move up. In the meantime, you are able to close in enough distance to likely cast the spell at the very, very outer limits of your distance. So it,
All right. Una will ask before she casts it, what do you want me to say to it? Because I am not in the greatest moods.
Be diplomatic.
Diplomatic? Okay.
Yeah, be kind. Like, be polite.
Rhythm. Think
looking
about
for
it as though they're a mark.
We're looking for allies.
Tell him not to eat pestachu.
Una opens her backpack. You can hide him in here if you want.
No, I don't want to hide him.
Then he'll be fine. Besides, Brecken's in my pocket.
All right.
Okay, politely Una will be like, excuse me, great bird thing. Can we inquire a moment of your time? With the people down here.
she says, "Do you see like almost some glowing coming from the bird now?" As you hear a response, she says,
How have you contacted me like this? This is not a prayer.
Oh shit.
does she
Una
only
will-
hear that?
Yes, Una will be the only one to hear that.
"Yeah."
Una will relay that to the party.
I'm gonna look at runners like I told you it was an angel. Pay up.
Oh. That is an angel.
But I thought you said it was a
Very
vampire.
respectful. They'll be powerful.
Una will
Jason
send another
the vampire.
message quickly and very fast explaining that she just has this ability to send a message and sorry to disturb.
She responds. She says,
You should it out of here before you get yourselves killed. Falcon Wrath takes the time to hunt during the harvest moon.
Oh shit. Una immediately tells the party this. She wants us to leave.
Well,
Hunter's Moon apparently is
Explain
happening.
to her that we're looking for another trap.
Well, we can't. I mean, don't tell the bird this, but we can't leave. We're here for something.
Ask him if they know where the ash mouth is.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Well, I mean,
We'll be on our
Just-
way.
tell her that we're going to like fight evil or something.
Okay.
Say ash mouth.
Fine.
You just see Una just grab the bridge of her nose in frustration. Like,
Wait, where is Ashmouth?
Let's
Where's
say we're
Ashmouth
looking
supposed
for
to be
another
closest to?
traveler.
I was
It's
just like, ask him if the other guy wants to box.
ugh. You know, I can only do this spell so many times in a day with this distance thingy.
You guys are trying
Okay. What's more important? Ask about the
to get us
Ashmouth
killed.
or Because, like, I
Do not mention the Ashmouth.
Is there a location close to Ashmouth we could mention?
We have to cross through the inland Farboth. It's the swamp, but we know where the swamp is, and we have to climb the Midland Range. Just see if she knows where the Midland Range is.
Yeah, that's great, genius.
Okay.
As you guys talk, you can hear a right behind you, and you turn around to see this.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh
Hi.
my God.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
You look different than my angels.
Una just gives a small wave of, like, Kaya was the one who was talking. As she's still rubbing the bridge of her nose, like, very frustrated.
But you would see Avril do a full, very formal bow and everything. He goes, "Ma'am," and
You
then
see her. You see her kind of like stand. She has this like very straight posture. She seems like to give this almost otherworldly presence off as you guys look at her. She's quite a bit larger than all of you. She kind of like puts her head down towards Avril as he gives his gesture, and she says,
My name is Gisela from Flight Gold. I am their leader, and I have been. You've interrupted me on my reconnaissance against the Falkenrath men. What are you doing?
You're gorgeous.
Thank you. But this is dangerous. How have humans got this far into the dry reach?
Don't worry, ma'am.
Well, technically, we're not all human.
We're not the average human. I got all A's at Strixhaven.
Bird.
Una goes, we're planeswalkers.
It involved punching.
Una just straight up says it out loud.
Well,
we're planeswalkers.
That's out of
we're
the
kind
bag.
of special.
Well, Una just said it.
I don't know what planeswalkers are, but I've heard mentioned that the vampire Soren, creator of Abyssin, says to have these powers that you speak of.
Oh boy.
So
have I heard about this guy yet?
Avril, I don't think has. Nichek has, I believe.
Okay. So it's like, it's another planeswalker?
So
Planeswalkers just.
Are you
Planeswalkers just means that we're travelers from a distant land. We are actually looking for another traveler for my little friend Nichek here. He is trying to find the location of a missing object that he needs to reacquire.
I mean, if you're like busy, like we could meet up later, like do dinner or something, maybe. Like,
God damn it, Nichek.
The masters here in Innistrad, especially during the harvest moon, keep me quite busy, especially with Abyssin gone.
Oh yeah,
So,
I mean that's understandable.
Everyone keeps saying this about the harvest moon. Like, can you give us a when that's supposed to be? Because we got told by one guy is that
now. The harvest moon is already. It's now.
Oh.
The harvest moon is already.
Okay, so like, oh yeah. The blood moons are the problem time.
Yes, the blood moon is the problem is. We already had to fight about the blood moon is where the problem is, and we
the ghosts. Those are terrible.
Ghosts, and they were problematic, and the ghosts sucked.
Your Grace, have you? Is Soren an ally or your enemy?
It was at Flight Gold Night. I guess he would be somewhat of an ally. He used to look after humanity with his creation of Abyssin.
Would Soren be on the other side of the mountains?
He would likely be in the Markova state. It is in the Gryer Reach, but it is far to the north from here.
Excuse me, ma'am. So actually the person that I'm looking for is also looking for Mr. Markov. So, have you by chance seen anybody else that is trailing Mr. Soren?
Something is that way since Addison has disappeared. I'm not sure what Soren has been up to and why he let this happen. I couldn't tell you exactly where he's at.
Oh, because see, I'm like my friend Liliana's like around here somewhere too. Maybe you've met her, seen her, something.
I know not of Lilia.
She's nowhere near as beautiful as you.
And no humans alive.
That's you are so right.
Enough with the kind words. What are you doing here for?
We're actually looking for Soren or somebody looking for Soren, and we figured the best way to go would be to go straight to Soren. But we had actually heard that he was somewhere in the Midland Mountains. We're trying to head that way.
Only you comes from the Midland Range. What is it you seek in the Midland Range? It cannot be so.
So, but I mean, because like that's just where we heard that Soren was. Are you saying that he's not in the Midland Range?
And by all accounts, I would highly doubt that would be the place that he would be resting.
Oh, I don't believe he was resting. I think he was investigating something.
Still don't think he would travel to the Midland Range. It's the demons of Innistrad are spawned from there.
So, seems like a pretty nasty place. Could you point us in the direction so we can, avoid it?
She gives you a hard stare. She says,
very well, if you wish for death, it's just past the inland Farbos, just to the northwest.
You can see where she points, and you see where the mountain range that you're in ends. You see this space of mist, and you can see some peaks poking out from the other side. It's miles away, but it is. You can see what she's talking about. This dark black cloud seems to come out of the mist that surrounds the mountain peak.
I have a question for the angel.
Sure.
So you apparently have eyes all over this place. I am new to this land, so I'm not quite sure. But I'm gonna unfold a picture from my pocket of my lab crew, and be like, "Have you seen any of these people?"
I do not keep eyes that close on the humans. I just make sure they stay in Ice City in safety. My sisters and I do our best to protect. But with Abbas and Dawn, we've been quite busy.
You wouldn't by chance have anything that we could use that would aid us in our fight against the dangers of this place?
I have just advice, and that advice is to go home.
Well, that's not going to do us any good.
This will do you far better than any item if you're heading to the Midland Range.
No,
What did she say about my question? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
She basically said that her and her sisters try to keep watch of things, but since Avison's gone, they're too busy to really keep a close eye on any particular human. They just make sure they stay in the high city of Thraben.
Okay.
Yeah. So
one more question.
Sure.
Could we borrow some silver?
She looks around and she says, I don't have
any to borrow. She can have this.
And she takes this chain off of her neck, and it has this like Avacyn's symbol. It's like this long, sharp symbol that hangs down. It's quite big for you, but even as tall as you are, it kind of like almost hangs to the crotch area. But it looks like it's made of silver.
Uh, do I need to like give you anything in return?
Just your devotion and prayers and your faith.
I'm so devoted.
There you go.
Una just loudly face palms.
Avril like actively cocks his head to the side, kinda, because that's like weird to him, because he's never heard an angel ask for somebody to pray to them. Like what? Like,
Like God, I will appreciate your support when we triumph over these devils.
we're more like the actively support type of crew.
Yeah,
If you
like
need something done, we maybe help you out with that. But I ain't got a lot of time for prayers around here, man.
I'll put some time
Well,
in.
My friends mean to be polite. We will offer prayers as soon as we are at a safe space.
If it means I get to fight more of those werewolves and stuff, I'm in.
If I pray, are you do I can we like hang out again sometime?
Oh, I appreciate your ambition, all of you. I can't promise that I'll be there the next time you call.
Oh,
You happen to stumble upon me this time.
so it's like a one-way line then. Like I like do the whole pray thing, and then you get it, but like leave me on red, sort of thing.
We hear your prayers as well as every other human that is praying to us. Sisters and I. Avacyn to hear all of them all the time. But like I said, Avacyn is gone.
I will. The last thing I want to say is you should probably visit Torbach because they are kind of losing faith there. It's not going too well.
Oh, that's what we just left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you know, good there. I think that was one of your sister things. That's where I got this dagger.
She says,
I'm afraid the Moonwald is outside of my territory. Bruna from Fly Alabaster should be taking care of better.
They have not heard anything from their angel in a long time, so we've heard.
Well, like I said, it is a harvest moon, so the werewolves are probably on the hunt. Sure, Bruna's quite busy. We do both.
Longer than just a moon, hasn't it?
Yeah, it seems like it's been quite a bit longer than just a month.
It is just the moon, but it's more than one night. It's season.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. It seems to have been maybe years by what we've heard.
Yeah, your sister may have gone missing. Have you heard from her?
I haven't reached out to my other sisters since Avacyn disappeared.
You very much should do that.
Perhaps
Is that like
in the meantime.
our stuff, right?
what was that?
I said you got angel power stuff, right? Just like do the thing Una does with the normal stuff with the mind talk. I don't know magic very well.
She kind of like pinches her nose, and she's like the bridge of her nose, and she says,
Humans don't understand what it's like. And says, if you'll excuse me, I do have business that I was attending to.
Well, us too. Have a very nice day.
Una will pipe up real quick and go, by the way, if we're the best in class, since nobody introduced themselves.
Like anybody knows what that means.
She's an angel. Can't she just know who we are?
She's also, I feel like she's very important. Maybe we should just let her get on her way. And I'm just gonna kind of like look at the party.
She nods, and you feel this like huge whoosh that almost blows you off your feet. Like you have to kind of hold yourself standing as she takes off in this a majestic flight that just goes straight up and then continues on her way where she was going.
Barrel roll.
Jesus.
You guys talk way too much in front of strangers. You just
Did you see
when
her?
any thought just comes out. Yes, she's 13 feet tall. You have no chance, check.
Well, that kind of is hurtful.
Well, it has nothing to do with whether you're skilled to woo people or not. It everything to do with that she's a godly deity angel in this world.
Halflings deserve love.
Yes, and my little brother here, he can try and practice as much as he wants, even if it is an angel.
Not on creatures that can smite us. Like, let's keep things in perspective.
Look, if she was going to smite us, she would have.
In my perspective, I was so close to just being eye level with titties.
I will say, Runner, that Nietzsche probably did the best job at being someone devoted to make her believe we were worshipers.
I think the one thing we got
actually came through.
I think the one thing we learned from this is that Blackwell, you were correct. We should have never chased the bird.
Well, it turns out that it wasn't delicious, at least not in the, that way.
I think
the angels were trying to hoard everybody into that one town I was trying to get us to go to that we didn't go to.
All right.
Well, at least we know what we're getting into. Apparently, the location we're going for is full of demons. So,
oh goody.
Well,
oh wait,
it's gonna be like
fire day. That's my territory.
it's gonna be like a Rakdos party all over again.
You guys.
Hey, we've talked about the Rakdos thing. Remember, I want to kill him someday.
You guys think she might be the one?
No, absolutely not.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna have to say it's just a bad idea.
Positive.
Look at me.
Every fiber in my being.
Una is going to take Nietzsche's face in her hands and look him dead in the eye. Not every single female you meet is going to be the one, okay? She'll kiss him on the forehead and then she just turns and starts walking in the direction away from the party for a minute because she has a headache.
I think I'll pray about it.
Question for are there any giant flying creatures from Kaladesh that I can recall? Because I was kind of looking in the monster manual and I couldn't find any. I found like homebrew stuff, but that's about it.
You know that
gotta
there
shoot the
also
shot.
Angels on Kaladesh.
You gotta shoot the shot.
Yeah, so basically I'm trying to polymorph myself into something so we can continue the fly thing.
Well, I don't think a giant eagle would be able to hold the four of us.
A chimera would be better chance.
Do chimera.
We can pull our rescuers down under. I'm just saying.
Yeah, true.
Well, you've seen a chimera now, so you can turn to do that, can't you?
Yeah, I could just do a chimera.
Yeah.
And we know that works. Alternating chimeras, and then we'll just fly our asses wherever the fuck we want.
Look, I said this once, and I will remind you all again. Brecken can only turn me into that once a day.
Yeah, but he can do it. He just was trying to figure out what creatures he could do.
Yeah.
The funny thing is like I think Brecken's probably the only one you guys have encountered so far that's probably seen a chimera.
I mean, technically, I've seen one now because she turned into one.
Right, but if there wasn't for Brecken,
yeah, exactly.
I like to think
now there's something you could turn into.
I like to think in the cult of Rakdos they have chimera like hanging around.
I don't think so, but where she's from, she's probably seen a chimera.
Yeah.
So that's it. We are a little over time, so we'll have to call it right here for tonight.
Trying to get a date next session, dog.
Godspeed.
Literally.
I'll pray about it.
Pray your little heart out, Nietzsche. You are headed for the demon mountains of the Midland Range.
For someone so cursed, he manages to be so hopeful.
Yes, he is.
You know, take vengeance against myself. So
Constantly breaking your own heart.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Poor Nietzsche.
Yeah.
Yep. Una is worried about him breaking his own heart multiple times, but that's the closest you guys are going to see her get affectionate right now.
I'm more worried that we find out we're marching into like the Mount Doom of demons. This is going to be fantastic.
Right.
This is
Oh,
well for anybody.
not a good idea.
I thought we were marching toward vampires, but in reality we're marching through vampires to demons. So that's a great revelation. Like we learned a lot. It's exciting.
We're gonna get so much stronger.
Or, hear me out, we may all die.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Yep, gotcha. Like
I'm thinking the Gur Doom song from Invader Zim right now, just playing in my head. Doom, 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 doom.
You guys are great. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back here in a little under an hour. Have a good night, everybody.